Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. Limousines drinking the finest champagne. We're in the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself, they can't.
Corner. I'm Cognac Elaine, and we are here at the Oceana Hamptons Splash Party right here in Watermill, Long Island. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews. Keep watching. Pink champagne kisses. Hello, darlings. Welcome back to Cognac's Corner. I'm Cognac Elaine, and we are here at the Oceana Splash Party in the Hamptons. And I'm here with this interesting gentleman who's going to explain to my audience what this event is all about. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Thank you. My name is Jim Simon. I'm the Executive Vice President of Oceana. And this event is an opportunity for us to talk to people in the Hamptons about what's happening with the oceans and what we can do to help them become more sustainable.
Now, I understand that 71% of the world is covered by water, the ocean.
Absolutely.
And I was reading all this information on your press release that it's just about to tip. Explain to my audience, what does that mean?
Well, the unfortunate truth is that we are taking too much life out of the ocean. Now, you and I and people who are watching, we don't notice it when we go to the supermarket because we can afford to buy fish which is being brought to us from farther and farther away and deeper. But the unfortunate truth is that we are mining fish out of the ocean. We're not harvesting them, and this is not sustainable. If we adopt simple practices to modify the commercial fishing industry, we can have fish forever, just as all of our forefathers did. And so that's what we want to see. We want to see recreational fishing. We want to see people enjoying the ocean. And we want to see our children have the ocean that we inherited.
So it's not about us tipping off of our axis.
Well, we are off balance.
Are we really?
Oh, absolutely. Let me give you one. I could give you dozens and dozens of statistics, but here's one that I think sums it all up. Through all of human history, the catch of fish increased year by year until the late 1980s when it peaked, and it's been falling since then and at an increasing rate. And it's not because we have fewer boats looking for fish, it's because there are fewer fish out there. And the reason,
Really?
Yes, and the reason why there are fewer fish out there is because we now have the technology to find the fish wherever they are. We have developed through the Second World War and the Cold War, we have developed sonar and ships that are large enough and fast enough and sophisticated enough to find a fish wherever it is. And we're going out there and we're finding them all, and we are not doing so in a way that is wise. And as a result, we are not going to have commercial fishing the way that we now expect to have it forever. In fact, by the middle part of the century, we may have driven every fishery in the world to a point of irreversible collapse. We want to stop that. It's not difficult to do. Few simple things: protect habitat, set and enforce reasonable quotas, stop subsidizing overcapacity in the fishing fleet with taxpayer dollars.
And this is some of the accomplishments that you've already achieved since 2001.
Yes, we have. Yes, the reason why I like working at Oceana is we're a very business-like nonprofit. We set very specific goals for ourselves. We give ourselves a short period of time to achieve them, and we hold ourselves accountable to people who support us as to what we're getting done, and that helps us become effective. And we have achieved, I think, quite a lot. We've saved more than 1 million square miles of seafloor habitat from bottom trawling, which is a destructive practice that clear cuts the bottom of the sea. We have gotten reasonable quotas on animals at the top of the food chain, such as sharks. We are making some progress on bluefin tuna. We're working on the bottom of the food chain as well. And we are making some significant progress on trying to get an international agreement against harmful fishing subsidies. Hopefully we can bring that to a close next year.
Now, I understand that Ted Danson was supposed to be here tonight, and he's a big supporter of this whole event, right?
Ted Danson is one of our board members. He's a very active director of Oceana, very smart person who's been involved in conservation for more than 20 years. He's a really important person at Oceana. He unfortunately isn't going to be able to come tonight.
I know, I would have loved to have spoken to him about this, but...
Well, another occasion.
Yes, another occasion I'm sure we will speak. And I want to thank you very much for this wonderful interview. I'd like you to tell my audience, where can they go on the internet to find out more information about Oceana?
Absolutely, oceana.org. And you can find all the information about our work here in the United States and Europe and South and Central America. And you can see how to access our blog and communicate with us and download various sorts of information you may find useful.
Well, thank you so much for that wonderful interview.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment with more interviews coming up. Pink Champagne Kisses. Welcome back, darlings. We are here at Oceana Splash Party in the Hamptons, and I'm dressed like a mermaid, but I'm here with this very, very interesting lady. Introduce yourself.
I am Bettina Alonso, and I'm the head of the New York office for Oceana.
Tell my audience why it's so important to contribute and support this cause.
I think we should never forget that 70% of us is water, and that part of why our blood salinity has salt is because we used to be many, many, many years ago sea animals and ocean animals. And I feel the oceans are giving us so much, and we're really not treating them well. We are really dumping waste into the waters. We are overfishing. We are there's a war out there to catch the last fish. We are building constructions at the abusing of the ocean line, and I feel that there's so much we're getting from the oceans, energy and love and who we are, that I think that's the main message. I would encourage everybody to go to our website, www.oceana.org, and see a little bit about the campaigns we're working on. Get educated, get to know a little bit more what's going on. Try to find out what is the right fish to eat. Try to find out how to become a wave maker. Our main strategy is to try to change laws. So we're an advocacy group. So try to help us call the attention of Congress people and senators who can really make our oceans a wonderful resource that it needs to be. Of course, come to our events, contact us. Our New York office phone number is on the website, and you can always talk to your friends about us.
And I will. Tell my audience one more time the website.
www.oceana.org.
We'll be back. Thank you, darling. And we will be back in a moment with more interviews coming up. Keep watching. We're here at the Oceana Splash Party in the Hamptons, and I'm here with the owner of the house that the party is being given.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Lois Robbins,
Yes,
right?
and my husband, Andrew Zarrow, who doesn't like to be on the red carpet.
He doesn't well, this is a blue carpet, actually.
Blue carpet, but he doesn't like that just the same.
Tell my audience why you are such a big supporter and why you donated your house for this wonderful party tonight.
Because I couldn't think of a good reason not to. It's, I think, I live on the water. I grew up living on the water. I don't think people realize that supporting this organization is just as important as supporting breast cancer, lung cancer, heart disease, lupus. We can go on and on. Someone said to me yesterday, I support all these other charities. I don't know that if I have the inclination to support Oceana. Tell me why I should. And I said, because if you don't support Oceana, you're not going to have to worry about supporting all those other charities. We need our ocean. They're doing.
Thank you.
And do it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for
We'll be
being
back
here.
in a moment with more interviews coming up.
Fallacy dressed to impress. One of a kind girl.
This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.